beautiful evening. Hope you are wonderful. Hope you are good. Hope you're fine. Okay, let's have fun tonight. Hmm? Yes. Let's have fun tonight. Please, once you're coming, let me know your name and where you're watching me from, and I will really appreciate that. You know, you are my very important person. I'm about to go on air right now. I'm about to get ready for tonight's show. So keep it there with me tonight. Let's talk about love. Let's talk about relationship. Let's talk about marriage. Let's talk about everything that, that is touching your heart. Let's talk about all of them. All of them. Grace Godwin. What's no Grace? Wahi? Grace, Wahi? Eh? What are you doing here? I put on my laptop so you guys could. Auntie Grace, what happened? What happened? Let me have that help, please. Debbie Nasa, baby. I beg, important person. Debbie Nasa, how now? Well done, Jerry. Well done. Nice to see you. Drake Media Boy, you have gone and come. You have come and go and get your girlfriend to come and join this live. You people should mind yourself. Oh. Drake Media Boy, you carry your girlfriend. Come my life and they see me now. My time don't come for on air. Hey, Baba, who is doing me like this? I gotta be ready. I gotta be ready. A very beautiful good evening to you, my dear brother and sister. It is a lovely day. In fact, today my heart is just doing me potpourri. Do you know why? Because it finally rained today. I mean, think about it. It finally, it's, if not that it's rain, it is raining. After I have, waited and prayed and believed. Chai, I suffer for this heat. I'll not lie to you. I suffer for this heat, but it finally rained today. Like everywhere. I don't know if it's raining on your own side, but it is raining at my own side, and I'm super duper grateful for this beautiful rain. There was times, last year when the rain was just too much and we were just hoping for the Hamatan. But Hamatan has shown us Shege Pro Max. All of a sudden we are looking for, rain. You see, the day God gives you rain, you want sun. The day God gives you sun, you want rain. Which one do we want? Lord, we want everything, both the rain and the sun. Welcome to Comfort Zone, coming to you exclusively on Volt 104.3 FM. Malaika is my name. Super grateful to be alive today. Super grateful to be spending this very beautiful evening with you. If you are joining us for the very first time, Comfort Zone is that family show where we talk about matters of the heart. We talk about different things that's breaking our hearts. We talk about things bordering of love, relationship, marriage, addictions, issues in the family. I'd always say, if you are going through anything at all and you needed that one friend, that one person that you can talk to, that one friend that you can depend on, that one friend that you can share your problems with, I am here for you. Malaika is my name. I want to be your friend. I want to be your sister. I want to be your mother confessor. I want to be all of that. And I want you to speak to me. I want you to talk to me. I want you to tell me what's going on in your life. I want you to tell me what's happening in your life. Yesterday, I think before we went off, we had this husband and wife. I haven't seen this couple, but I love them, right? So husband sends me a message and tells me that the wife is always busy. The wife is always busy doing all of the work, right? Cooking and cleaning and washing and all of those things. And the wife does not have time and energy for actions in the other room. And he's not happy about it, right? And guess what? The wife called her and said, Malaika is not true. Let me explain what happened. Malaika, I am heavily pregnant and I still have to, clean up the house and, take care of, things, right? And this Bobo that sent us a message did not tell us that his wife is pregnant. Meanwhile, he's asking for actions in the other room. You see? And of course, it was just before we went off, and I really enjoyed, talking with these two persons. Marriages are working. I don't know if yours is not working, or if you think that a lot of marriages are not working. I promise you, a lot of marriages are working. A lot more persons are enjoying their marriages. I know that there's a lot of things happening on social media which makes it look like everyone is breaking up, everyone is, every marriage is crashing. Every marriage is not crashing. In comfort zone here, our marriages are not crashing. But even if it crashes, we listen, we don't judge, but we tell you the truth, right? Welcome to Comfort Zone again, coming to you exclusively on Vote 104.3 FM. Malaika is my name, and don't forget that we are live on YouTube. We are live on YouTube at Malaika Bowie, Malaika Bowei. That is. I'd always ask you this one question: what shall it profit a man to sit at home and have data and not join me on YouTube? What shall it profit you? What shall it profit you to have data and watch all other skip makers and not subscribe to my channel? What shall it profit you? It profited you nothing. Think about it, darling. All right, so please do join us on YouTube at Malaika Bowie. That is my handle on YouTube, okay? And I will be seriously glad that you did. I'm going to play you a song for us to start this beautiful night. And this song touches me in a very special, place. This is a song from Rod Stewart. Yeah, this song used to torture my heart, right? But I'm going to play this song so that we could start. Rod Stewart, Have I Told You? Oh, see me, I shouldn't let this song out. So, also on YouTube and music, they don't agree. Okay, guys, getting ready for this matter tonight. Grace Godwin, me and you, we need to find a way and get these hours up again. Brother, this what's it called? Is it only one tab that is open there? No, on this, yes. No, it's only one I'm seeing. Eh? No, you cannot minimize. Both of them have to be shared. Yes. Okay. All right, guys. So tell me your name and where you are watching me from, so that I get ready for a way. All these people calling me, people should be coming down on. Hey, I've not even started, and there's trouble already. Have I told you? Hey, who is sending me this kind of message at this beginning of? Who want to spoil me like this now? Eh? Hey, there's trouble. Why are they using my network? Why are they here now? They're distracting. Can you can keep them down there, face them to the wall, something. Somebody want to spoil me. Somebody wants to spoil me. What text am I reading, Beacon? Of me denying him, saying, "Nevertheless, that is too big for my liking," and I was once. I do. Please join me on this matter, because this kind of question I'm seeing right now is doing me one kind. Possibly because I think you will need to call in. Please, call in, please. And if anybody see, they've been asked, somebody want to spoil me with what I'm seeing on text message like this now. Somebody want to spoil me, and is a strong something, very, very strong something that I'm seeing like this. Unfortunately, I have to read it. Unfortunately, I have to read what I'm seeing. Grace Godwin, please call Pastor Boy. Tell him to please He needs to get ready to call into this show because me, I don't know what to answer this question. Mm-mm-mm. Nobody should come and spoil my serious, my born again mind this night at all. Uh-uh. What kind of answer am I going to give like this now? Eh? Wait.
Tension between Governor Simeon
I'm about to.
have intensified over the presentation of the 2025 budget. Lawmakers loyal to
I'm about to get ready. Debbie Nasa, pray for Mama. Pray for me because kind of thing I'm seeing like this. Wait, which kind will be this one? Just call my name. Now I'll be there. Wait. How can I be streaming with Volt FM this night? My hands to you. Okay. Looks like Volt FM's matter is strong today. Okay. Ready to answer some kind of questions? Some kind of questions. May the Lord help Malaika. It's not stress, so it's the kind of question I'm getting. The very first question I'm getting, Cecilia, that somebody want to come and spoil my mind this evening. Born again child of God like me. But what will I do now? Shebi is what I've signed for. I have to read the question. Father Lord. Engineer. Olga engineer. Come and sign into this one for me. Are you guys ready? Welcome back to Comfort Zone, coming to you exclusively on Volt 104.3 FM. Super glad that I'm going to be spending this next 1 hour, maybe 26 minutes with you. You know how we do it on this show? You call me if you have a problem. You call me, you text me if you have something worrying you, something breaking your heart, something making you want to give up on life. You talk to me. I'm your sister, I'm your friend, and I'm your mother confessor. And whatever it is that would make you not okay, whatever it is that will make you shed tears at night, that is what I want you to tell me. Let's talk about it tonight on 0911-219-5759. Yes, I'm getting used to calling that number 0911-219-5759, Abby. And also 0706-048-5853 and also 0915-570-8347. Now, when you call me, it's important that you turn down the volume on your radio set. But I'll be giving priority to this number 0911-219-9759. Call me and let's talk. Hello. Okay, so I'm going to read the message, the very first message that I got right here on the show. Okay, and you see, if I want to take the message now, the calls just keep buzzing in. Okay. Please switch off your radio. Once I take your call, please switch it off. For my sake, just switch it off. All right. So the very, very first message that I got here, and the message says, "Good evening, Auntie Malaika. My name is Mercy. My husband is not happy with me denying him sex. My problem is that his odogu is too big for my liking, and I was once sexually harassed by my cousin, my brother, okay? My cousin brother, as she wrote it. So these are the two things that is my problem. Please help me. Thank you. Who, Auntie, you are going through trauma from being sexually harassed by your cousin, right? And I don't know if you ever talked to somebody about it or if you ever told anyone about it. Okay, but you need to relieve yourself from that trauma. It means that you need to talk to someone. You need to, talk to a mental health specialist. Honestly, my dear sister, a mental health specialist. You need it. I do understand that being sexually harassed, left a very bad taste, in your mind. I do understand that, but you really need to talk to, someone physically. I know I'm talking to you right now, and I'm hoping that whatever it is I'll say to you will help you. But I need you to come to terms with what happened to you. Okay, I do not want you to be in denial. I do not want you to say to yourself, oh, it didn't happen. It happened. Okay, it happened, and I need you to come to terms with the fact that your cousin sexually, harassed you or molested you or whatever. Right, I need you to get that part first. Number two, I need you to willingly let go, willingly forgive your cousin. I need you to do that. If you do that, it will help your healing process. It's obvious that you haven't healed. Okay, it's very obvious that you haven't healed from that trauma. You haven't healed from, whatever it is that your cousin did to you. It's obvious that it's been in your heart, it's been in your mind. Okay, and you can't let go of it. But I'm asking you tonight to please forgive. Okay, I'm asking you to please forgive your cousin, to please let it go, to please um uh I mean, it happened in the past. It's not now. It's not something that has happened recently, probably some time ago. I need you to, from the depths of your heart, forgive that guy. You don't need to see him to forgive him. You can sit down and determine in your heart that, look, this thing that this guy did to me, I will forgive him. I'm telling you because I have been a victim of rape. I'd said it more than once on this show, right? When I was 17, right? Yes, when I was no, when I was 19. When I was 19, right? Okay, and it took me time. I went through a lot of depression from that rape. I went through a lot of issue, but guess what? Right? I I'd go to church, and then my pastor then, it's been almost 20 years, right? My pastor, when I come to church, he would teach on why we need to forgive and let go and all of those things, right? And he kept talking, and so he would talk about how the love of God has been shed abroad in our hearts, and how, we can be better, and how you all of that. It was bad for me. It was a terrible season for me. But guess what? I got to a point where I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to forgive this guy, not because he deserves it, but because I deserve to be free from the mental, emotional pain. I deserve to live a better life. I deserve to live a happy life. I went through depression for a whole year. I nearly ran mad, honestly. But, I decided to hit that call. I decided to, do what, I've been told. And I actually forgave this guy. I let go. I just, forgot it, right? Do I sit down and remember it now? No, except maybe when I want to refer to it or talk about it. But do I still feel the pain? No. So, my dear sister, you've been sexually molested or harassed by your cousin, which left a bitter taste in your heart. You need to forgive. The forgiveness is not for him, it is for you. It is to set you free from that emotional pain. Okay. Number two, you said your husband's odogu, like you called it, is too big for your liking, my sister. There is nothing we can do about that one. Eh? You see that size that your husband has, that's the size that God gave to him. Do you know that some other people or some other men are taking, enhancement drugs? Are you aware that some people who their own odogu is this, like 3 inches, are looking for things to make it 6 inches, to make it 9 inches, to make them endowed? And you right here, God has given you a man that came with the original package. Ah! Oh my God. As in, your husband came with the original package, complete. The whole inches, they are complete. And you cannot come and be complaining. I promise you, a lot of guys are going through what's it called now? A lot of guys are going through inferiority complex because their own odogu is hiding somewhere. That guy, when they pull down their pants, you cannot find it. They have to like use touch and show you where it is. But you have odogu parara up and down. Sister, why you behaving like this now? Don't let some other girls catch your husband. Don't let them. This thing you say there, don't say it loud. Don't let all this Umasa highway. If they catch your husband, party for you. This thing that God has kept for you in your house, just better enjoy it. Don't complain. If all this Umasa highway on the street, if they catch your husband, if I get me at the wrong mouth, I'm telling you, my dear sister. Eh? So you see this thing that God has given your husband, please just enjoy it. Wrap your head around it. I don't know if you've given birth. I don't know if you've got pregnant before you've given birth and all of that. I don't know how long your marriage has been. But I promise you, no matter how big, right, that odogu is, it can never, ever be bigger than a child when a child is coming out through that same aperture. If you doubt what I'm saying, go find live birth videos on YouTube, where a woman is giving birth. Just imagine how big the head of a child is coming out. Imagine how big the head of a child, and the head of a child still passes through that aperture, and you won't die, I promise you. So, darling, please, there is really nothing that you can do about your husband's size. He don't be say he don't be. He's endowed, and that's how God, brought him into this life. He cannot do surgery to reduce the size. That's how he came. Also, please, marriage is like a gift box. When you open it, whatever you see inside is it's yours. It's yours. My sister, you have collected your portion in the land of the living. So just enjoy it. So what you're going to do is tell yourself that that's what God give me also. What will I do? Let me even ask you, have you imagined what the ones who married men who their odogu is like as tiny as a baby's hand? Have you imagined what they are feeling too? So please, okay, my darling, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But as for the sexual harassment that you went through, you need to speak to someone. You need to speak to someone. All right, I need you to speak to someone. Okay, thank you very much. Our numbers tonight is 091121957959. That is our number. 091121999759. Please, when you call me, I beg you in Jesus' name, turn down the volume on your radio set so that we can talk. All right, so that we can talk. Hello. Hello, can you hear me? Okay, please do call back. Okay, and while we are at it, all right, while we are at it, don't forget that we are live on YouTube tonight at Malaika Bowie. We are live on YouTube at Malaika Bowie, Malaika Bowei. That is my name on YouTube. Onyejakwe Cecilia here on YouTube says, "See this life, no balance. One man's food is another man's portion. Hold on to what God has given you. Bikone." Thank you. Yes, so we are all rooting for you. Please hold on to what God has given you, right? Thank you very much. I appreciate you. 091121999759. That is our number tonight. When you call me, please turn down the volume on your radio set so that we can talk. Okay, this one says, "Good evening, Auntie Malaika. Thank you very much. My name is Munachi from Cole Camp." Oh, okay. Okay, you're actually referring to something that happened yesterday. Okay, we've gone past that. Hello. Hello, good evening. Oh no, 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 no. Please don't do that to us today. 0911-219-9759. Hello. That one went off. Please do keep calling. All right. So I keep mentioning the number. 0706 048 5853 and 0911-219-9759. That is our number tonight. This one says, good evening, Malaika. My name is Mary Jane from Otiba. I am so unhappy. I just found out that my husband is cheating on me with my friend. I'm so heartbroken and I don't know what to do. He's been apologizing to me since yesterday, saying it's the devil's handwork. Please, what do I do? Okay, let me take a call, then I'll come back to it. Hello.
Hello, greetings to you.
Good evening. What's your name and location?
I'm Santaizing, calling from Presidential Road.
Go ahead.
Okay, I want to react on the first woman that sent message complaining about his husband.
Mm,
I want her to hold on what they have because I can't see. It is what people are looking for. That's what others are rejecting.
mm,
They don't know the value of what she has. You understand? I understand. It's just the beginning. Time will come. It's just I feel like that is a kind of she's feeling pain.
mm,
But time will come whereby she begins to enjoy. She'll be the one chasing his husband.
mm.
So that's how it just started.
Thank you.
So she will hold on, leave all those things. Just
Mm,
let her now she go to find his
mm.
husband.
Thank you. Thank you
Okay.
so much. Thank you for calling. I appreciate that. Okay. So, sister, you've heard it from another man, and the man is saying, please, hold on tight to that which God has given you because other women are looking forward to this same thing that you have. Okay. Okay. So, let me get back to the message. So, my dear sister, you said you found out that your husband has been cheating on you with your own friend, and your friend, your husband has been apologizing since yesterday, and you're heartbroken. Okay, okay, well, the truth is, knowing that your husband cheated on you or was caught cheating on you with your own friend is a very painful one. Absolutely painful, right? First of all, that's your friend, eh? As in Iga Kabuya Kachasianya. Balu Dosta Fichesianya. Let that girl not even appear anywhere in your life anymore. She's never going to be your friend ever again. Ever again. If she will have the conscience to be sleeping around with your own husband, that is, that one is witchcraft. Both witches and wizards also here. Sonia above witches and wizard. That person cannot be called your friend. So that friendship ends like right now. Okay. As for your husband, right? You're married to this guy. The beautiful part of at least the redeemable part of this is that he's realized that what he's done is wrong. Uh, you may say, oh, he didn't realize it's because you found out, then he starts apologizing. If you didn't find out, he probably would have been, getting some from that girl, right? But well, it's played out the way it's played out, okay, and you've found out, okay, and the beautiful part is that he is remorseful. He's not claiming right, he's not claiming to be right, he's remorseful. So please, I would beg you to please forgive. Find a place in your heart to forgive him, okay? Thank you. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
I'm Chika calling from Oka.
Chika from Oka. Okay, Chika, how old are you?
I'm 16.
You're how old?
16.
16. Okay, Chika, what's happening?
Please, ma'am, I want to ask you, is it fair that I get in trouble for what I did not do?
You do what?
Is it fair that that I get in trouble for what I did not do.
Okay, you get in trouble for what you did not do. Is it fair?
Yes.
Okay, Chika, it is not fair for you to get in trouble with what you did not do. But tell me truthfully, how old are you?
I'm 16.
16. Okay. What school do you go to?
In Grace Secondary School.
Okay, what class are you in?
I'm SS1.
SS1, and you're 16.
Yes.
Okay, so Chika, you say you get into trouble for something you didn't do.
Yes.
Okay, tell me an example of something that you didn't do that you got into trouble for.
I forgot to do my homework. They give me in school. Then my teacher told me about it.
Okay.
That I did not do my homework.
Okay. Okay, so your teacher got angry that you didn't do your homework.
Yes. For what I did not do.
Okay, so if I understand you clearly, my darling, right? Your teacher is angry with you for not doing your assignments.
For not doing my assignments.
Okay, so your teacher was angry with you, right?
Yes.
Okay. Did she flog you?
Yes.
How many strokes of cane did your teacher flog you?
I can't count it.
Was it plenty?
Yes.
Was it painful?
Yes.
Did you cry?
Yes. I'm almost there, but I hold my chest a little bit.
Okay, you almost cried, but you held yourself a little bit. Okay, did you tell your mother when you came back from school?
I did not.
Oh, wow. Why didn't you tell your mother?
I don't know. I feel like I will tell her, but
Oh,
I did not tell her.
okay. Okay. So can you tell me the subjects that you do in school? You do
In
English?
science class,
Okay, list your subjects for me.
my subject,
So you do English, maths. What else do you do?
I did
Greek, okay.
I also did basic science,
Basic science, okay.
biology.
Biology, okay. What else do you do?
I also do economics.
Economics, okay. What else do you do?
I also do people.
Igbo, okay. What else do you do?
I also do chemistry, physics.
You do chemistry
Yes, and physics.
and physics.
Yes.
Okay. Can I ask you one question?
Okay.
What is matter?
The matter is that was a basic.
My darling. In physics, what is matter?
Matter.
Mm,
Matter is anything that occupies space.
mm. Is that all?
That
Mm. Okay, Chika. Okay, so I'm sorry. Okay, I'm so sorry that your teacher flogged you for an assignment that you didn't do. Okay, but next time, will you at least do your assignment? Okay.
okay.
Okay, let me ask you one more question. Where is your mother right now?
She went out.
She went out. Did she leave her phone for you, or do you have a phone?
No, she leaves her phone.
Okay, so you're calling with your mother's phone.
Yes.
And you're calling from Oka.
Yes.
Where's your father?
My father doesn't work.
He's doing what work?
Doesn't work.
Guarding. Okay. All right. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So your father is not around at the moment?
Yes.
Shy. Okay. All right. Will you at least tell your mother that you called into this show with her phone?
Okay, I'll tell her. I can't say in her presence I used to call with her phone.
Okay, used to call with her phone.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much, Chika. Thank you so much for calling me, okay? I appreciate you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, remember to do your assignment tomorrow, okay?
Okay, no problem.
All right, dear. Bye.
Thanks.
Oh my God. I'm trying. Ha, my brothers and sisters, this is not fair. So you mean to tell me that this young girl, instead of writing her assignment, is busy listening to where we are talking about somebody's odogu not being big? It's not nice now. Hmm? It's not nice. I don't know what else to say. All right. Switch off your radio, please.
Okay. Hello, Malaika. Good evening.
Good evening. What's your name and location?
Okay, I'm Grace. I'm calling from Acharale House.
All right, Grace, talk
I
to me,
just want
please.
to tell you that I'm enjoying your program.
Thank you
I'm an
very much.
active listener to your program, and I like your advice.
Thank you.
Again, that little girl is a distractor. She's lying. Even yesterday night, a midnight program that I was listening to, she also called.
Mm.
So when you check all that you asked her, you find out
Yes,
that she's lying.
that's why I had to
Somebody
ask
was
all of that
there.
question.
Yeah, somebody was there when you were asking her her courses, her
Mm.
subjects.
Somebody had to tell her physics,
Yeah,
chemistry,
somebody had to give her sign or
because
write
she
it
first of
down.
all said basic science, which I know doesn't
Yeah,
happen in
she
SS
said the
class,
junior class subject.
obviously.
So she's just a distractor. Look at the time she took now when we are
I
discussing
serious matter.
important matter.
I know, I
It's
know.
not meant for children.
Yeah, my worry is sometimes, parents leave their phones
I
for
mean,
their
like the kind
kids.
of thing we are discussing when she
When she
called you.
called,
Eh?
yes.
What does she know about Sodo? When the mother is there, lazing around. Please, I don't like it. Others should take appropriate care of their children.
Yeah, I
I don't
know.
mind. They're all in the dining doing their homework. Eh?
It's
Why go
it's
on to
thank you,
Malaika?
my darling. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Yeah. Mothers, please, I beg you, short of, um giving birth to your daughters or your sons when they're cold. It's inappropriate for your underage child to be allowed to call into this show. It's not right. It's not right. I try to be as courteous as I can, but I don't think it's right also for you as a mother to leave, except I've cut into a child, angle, but not on subjects like this. Please, could you please, as a mother, as a father, rein in your children? It won't be nice, so that we don't start shutting them down when they call in. Next time a kid calls in, we'll have to tell them to please go give the phone back to their mothers, and we don't want to call you irresponsible. The show sometimes could come across like a family show, but it is a marriage and relationship program. Okay, a marriage and relationship program. A child, even an 18-year-old child, has no business calling. Okay, so please, as much as we want to be respectful, it's important that your children do not call into the show, except I explicitly, ask, to speak to your child. Okay, thank you very much for heeding to that. Hello. Hello, good evening. What's your name and location? Okay. Okay. I'll have to cut you, Gideon, because your line is absolutely not clear. Okay. Please do call back. Hello. Yes, hello, good evening. Good evening, my darling. What's your name?
My name is Amaka. I'm calling from Enugu.
Okay, Amaka, please talk to me.
All right. I want to appreciate Comfort Zone for celebrating my husband's birthday last week.
Oh, nice. Thank you. Was it you?
I was very happy.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you so much.
My husband has been complaining. He has been listening to your program.
What? But I'm glad at least that your husband is happy.
Because I always tell him, you see, look at what they are saying, you should change at least what you are doing that I did not like. Change it, not the one that is good. You now say that I'm pressurizing him because I'm listening to your program.
No, no, don't pressurize your husband. Give him space. He will come around. He will come around. He would do the things he needs to do.
He doesn't want to learn. He's always listening with me, but he doesn't want to learn.
Don't worry. He will learn. He will learn. Don't worry. Some men find it hard to change, difficult to change, right? Don't worry about it. Your husband will change, okay? But I'm glad that you are happy, all right? All right.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you so much for calling. I appreciate that. Okay, so let me take a look at the message here. And this message says, "Good evening, Auntie Malaika. Please, there's this guy I have feelings for, but I don't like the guy's physical appearance, but he's okay inside. I need a guy that can fight for my sake, not a guy that will be scared to challenge his fellow man. He is a graduate and still serving. Please, does this matter?" Auntie, I don't know what you want, oh honestly. I don't know what you want. I don't know what you want, honestly. I honestly don't know what you want. You have feelings for him, but you don't like his physical appearance. Look, if you want to like a guy, you have to like him, completely. If his physical appearance is not what you want, then let it be. Let it be. Why are you having feelings for someone you don't like his physical appearance? If his physical appearance is not what you like, then you leave it and let it be. It's a simple matter, okay? Apart from that, you're saying you're looking for a man that can fight for your sake. Men don't fight these days. I mean, what are they getting into a fight for? Okay, and why does he need to challenge a fellow man? Are you planning to get into trouble for him to challenge a fellow man? I've been married for 13 years. My husband has never had to challenge a fellow man because of me, because I don't get into trouble. So if you're looking for a guy who's going to be challenging other men, there you go. I have to go and go to the gym, find a guy that has his back, that one that is ready to fight at any point. But if that's not it, I think you should leave it. Okay, so my darling, if you don't like a guy's physical feature, if you don't like what he looks like, let him be. Just let him be. All right, now I've got to go for a break. Okay, I've been talking for like 30 minutes because the calls won't stop coming. So let me go for a break, play you one or two songs. Uh, I'm going to play you a song from Lionel Richie, Ballerina Girl, and the next one will be Endless Love by Luther Vandross. And then I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Oh. Yes, on your question, Cecilia, you say the truth is that this is a radio station and you can't control the people that listen, but our parents should know what to do. Yeah, so I don't think it's fair for you to allow children call into the show. It's not fair, taking all of our time. Even though it made me laugh because that child is not up to 10. 16 in SS1. I doubt. I doubt. Okay, guys, let's see. Um, guys, because what do you guys think about this lady who says that the husband Sojogo is too big for him? Do you think it's just the trauma that is affecting her, or do you think it's the size that is really worrying her? Is there something else? Because she's mentioned it's the size, and then the fact that she can't get over the fact that she was harassed or abused by the cousin. You get? So I'm just wondering what the issue is. This life shall no balance. So honestly, sure, you see this life, it didn't balance at all. It just doesn't balance. Because tell me how on earth, right, that Some men are taking some enhancement drugs to grow more inches, right? While some, do you even know that I saw a video on Facebook, right? I saw a video where I think a doctor showed one very big carrot like that, like very long carrot like that, that somebody stuck up his behind and could not bring it out, and was taken to the emergency unit, and the doctors had to pull out a very long carrot from somebody's behind. Ask me what the person was doing with the carrot. Obviously devil don't enter that person trying to sexually satisfy himself or herself, you know. I mean, that one was even a guy, and man, that's demonic possession, I promise you. That's demonic possession. But size matter to a lot of men, and I'm worrying how this girl has the perfect size and she's complaining. It's okay. I beg, do you know anybody who needs size so that we can collect from this guy and come and dash your uncle or your auntie? Abi, do you know anybody who needs size? Eh? Whose size is important to? Let's get the person, Biko. Okay. Guys, please, when you come in, tell me your name now and where you're watching me from. That'll be nice. Hmm? Please, please, please do call me. Tell me your name and where you're watching me from. 10, okay. Tell me where you're watching me from. Diamond Chinoileme, dear. Good evening, Diamond. How are you, my dear? How are you? Hope you are good. Hope you are fine. Nice to see you, Diamond Chinoileme Ede. Please, if you're joining us for the first time, please let me know your name. Let me know. Oh, I'm good. I'm good, Diamond. I'm super fine. Super duper fine. I'm super fine. Thank you for asking. I'll soon be going back on air. Okay, guys, please, would you please do me a favor and invite your friends? Would you do me that favor and please invite your friends? I mean, if you want to share this live, there's a, what's it called? There's a tab. If you want to know where to share it from, what's it called? Okay, so see up here, this is where these three dots up there, right? Those three dots up there, if you tap it, it will bring this out for you. Can you see? Then you can, what's it called? You can actually, please, I will appreciate it if you guys share this live, because thank you very much. I'll soon be going back on air. It's not easy. Would you believe I'm going to be 40 next year? Would you believe it? This is my face that looks like a baby. Because what should I do so that I'll be looking much older? What should I do so I'll be looking my age? Because somebody should tell me. Are you aware that I'm celebrating the big 40? You like my water bottle? Thank you. This is my water bottle. Thank you. I appreciate. But I have to drink water also. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Please invite friends now. Invite friends, let them come and join. Mm. My endless love. You are definitely my endless love. I mean, what can I do without you? How do I breathe without you? I mean, think about it. You're my endless love. I mean, I couldn't have done anything without you. You are so important to me that every day from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. I come to sit down to talk with you, to commune with you, to listen to you, and to give you my shoulders for you to cry on, because I love you from now till the end of time. Now and always, I always love you. Welcome back to Comfort Zone, coming to you exclusively on Volt 104.3 FM. Malaika is my name. Now, let me ask you a question. What shall it profit you for you to have data and not come and join us on YouTube? Think about it now. Oh, this Malaika, I love you. Show me some love tonight. Show me the love. Hmm? What shall it profit? What shall it profit you? It profits you nothing. So please do join us. All right. Okay. The time right now is 1 minute past the hour of 8, and we've gone through half of the show tonight, and we will continue up until 5 minutes before the hour of 9. So as at right now, I still have all of 52 minutes to spend with you. If you are joining us for the first time, this is Comfort Zone. Okay, and of course, you know what we talk about on this show. It's all about your love, about life, about relationship, about marriages, about addiction. If you are going through any sort of addiction, any sort of pain, any sort of issue, and you need that one person that you can talk to, Malaika is here for you. Hello. Hello. Yes, good evening. What's your name? Okay, Mercy. Mercy, Mercy. Did you finally have the energy to give Uncle the basketballs in the other room? See the way you are smiling. Both husband and wife are satisfied. Thank you. Thank you. Ah, the way you said the love, like even myself, I'm beginning to suspect myself. Like, what's happening like this now? Yes.
You, I will be disturbing you. I say, there's an announcement. Thank God for Malaika. Thank God. If not, now for me, that was still wake me.
Are you
But
serious?
I told him. So after the whole thing they told you, you still want to disturb me after the whole thing. I don't worry, just sleep. I will just like to sleep. I know you won't talk. Just go and sleep and I slept peacefully.
You slept peacefully, so there's no.
Yeah. No. He actually allowed me. He said, no, my wife, you are stressed. Don't worry.
Yeah. But himself is trying to allow you sleep. So at least today or tomorrow, you self should not go and be sleeping. Sister.
No.
And
By the grace of God.
I know, after we had that talk yesterday, he has agreed not to be waking you up in the middle of the midnight and be asking you for some kind of things. You want to go?
Yes.
So now that he's has agreed not to be waking you up and be asking for action in the other room,
Yes.
you yourself should gather energy, sleep small. Then you wake up and then tell him, bros, Alpha, come now, let me
No,
settle your spirit.
sometimes I say let me retaliate. If I try to wake him, he say, "Oh, I'm feeling sleepy now, don't worry." When I say, so the thing that they do you, why you disturbing me? And it's not like I want anything, I don't want any action, I just want to see if he will yield. When he
Yes.
will say, oh, Nina, I'm tired, I say, but it's not me. No matter everything, I will see for come, please. Don't worry, I just stay with you. So I sleep.
But I'm happy that both
Thank
of
you
you are
so
happy. Is
much.
he there?
Yes. Thank you so much. But yeah, he's there. He's there.
Give him that phone. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh
All
yeah.
right. You come and take.
Hello, good evening, ma'am.
Brother, don't come and be using that kind of voice for me. Mm-mm. Don't
Uh-huh.
don't use the voice for me. I'm married. Excuse me. Me, I'm married. Please increase your baritone. Don't be making your voice like that. Increase it. Thank you.
That's all I was you.
Well done. How are
Thank you so
you?
much.
Yes. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
your wife came to tell us that yesterday you did not disturb her, that she slept peacefully. So we said that the sisterhood is very proud of you.
You are supporting women, so
No, but I've also told her to at least just wake up and try to disturb you by herself. Let her just give you some action by herself.
sure. No worries. That's
Mm,
not an issue, ma'am.
it's okay. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you.
How are you
One more
today?
thing, please,
Yes,
ma'am.
tell me.
I actually overheard a little who called
Yeah.
different or something. Sometimes some parents might be doing their own best to, train a child, but you can't always know what they are doing behind your back.
Mm.
So why I actually wanted to come in was based on one lady who called back after she got the
Yeah,
call.
I get the point.
And I know she was trying to show the mother attitude and all that, but everything is not by force.
Mm.
These kids, these teenagers, as they are growing, even if you have to shout, always correct them with love. And that
True.
is exactly what you need. You listen to her, you want to hear her. And, some of these things is what kill their spirit. And then at that age, if she's being handled in a wrong way or in a strong way, she might just spoil and then become something else.
True.
But, you know the right way, the right words to use for her. And that really, got to me. And that must got to come from you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, if you're just joining us for the very first time, this is Comfort Zone coming to you exclusively on the Vote 104.3 FM. Call me on 0911-219-9759. Hello.
Hello, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. What's your name?
Good evening.
I can hear you. Good evening. What's your name and location?
My name is Happiness. I'm calling from Enugu.
Okay, Happiness. Please talk to me.
Okay, ma, I have a little worry.
Yes.
Is that back in 2016 when I got married,
Mm-hmm.
so after I gave birth, my husband brought me back home.
Okay.
So after 2 weeks after childbirth, he brought me back home. Then a few months later, he remarried. So ever since then, my dad has refused to return his bride price.
Wow.
So upon that, after when I came back home, my dad came to me one morning and asked me to choose between him, his family, and my child, which is a girl. That if I don't choose, my child and I will have to leave his house. So I had no choice because I had nothing doing then. So I had to call the father of my child and give him the baby. So up until then, since now, for 9 years now, each time I try to let me speak to the girl or even see her, he always blocks me. So now I don't know if most times if I'm talking to my dad, I'm always angry because I wonder why he asked me to choose between him and my daughter. That I become my daughter back to father. So A friend advised me to go to court and so that I will take the father to court so that the girl will come back to me or I will be seeing her all the time. So
Okay.
I really need your advice and also to forgive my dad. It's kind of hard thing for me because this time I remember I always go through tears because everything that's been happening. He's the one delaying return of right for 9 years now. So I don't know what to do. I need your advice.
Okay, okay. What's his reason for not returning the bride price?
I don't know. He always tell me that he doesn't have time. He doesn't have time.
And he has not had time for 9 years.
Yes,
Okay. All right. Then, why did your husband return it right after you gave birth? Were you legally married to your husband?
he paid my bride price.
That's all he did.
Yes,
Okay. And then you got pregnant and you were living with him.
yes,
And then 2 weeks after you gave birth, he just brought you back home.
yes.
Yeah. What was his reason?
He never said it. I didn't even know that I was coming back home. He just put all my stuff in his car boot and brought me back home. Since then, I've been asking him. He hasn't said anything.
Uh-uh. That's strange. And so for 9 years, he has not given you a reason why, a reason that he brought you back home.
He has never.
Okay. And then you had to return the child to him.
Yes,
Wow. This one it's just crazy, man. It's just crazy. I'm just a bit, I'm trying to imagine what it is that was going through his mind, what somebody said to him or what he found out, or maybe a prophet spoke to him, that would make him take you, back home. But first of all, before you start going to that war, you need to deal with the war raging in your own house, which is your father.
yes.
Number one, I need you to get to a point where you're going to ask yourself, holding your father for 9 years in your heart, has he produced any change for you? No. Has he given you
No,
back your child? No. So why are you still holding? Do you understand?
yes.
Sometimes when you want to forgive, the devil tells you, don't forgive him or see what he did to you. But I'm asking you, not forgiving him, has it removed 1 year from his life? No. Does it make him hungry? No. So
No,
you are the one who's harming yourself by that level of unforgiveness in your heart. Unforgiveness, you see, your emotional health has a way of affecting your physical health.
yes,
And you see, 9 years you have not moved on. 9 years you haven't found another person, because it's one thing that you find maybe another guy and then it's just remaining for your father to return bride price so that you'll be able to marry again. But it's not happening. How old are you, my darling?
28.
28. Okay, so that means this happened when you were what, 19?
Yes,
Oh, you must have been very young then. I see why, your father had to force you to return the baby to the guy. And obviously the guy would have taken the baby to his mother to take care of. And
yes. The
it's
baby is with the sister in Abuja.
good. So it's going to be almost hard for you to go claim that baby. Why? Because you willingly returned that child, right? And
Yeah,
in quote, you gave the child up to the father. And now the father has taken responsibility for that child for 9 years. It's going to be
yes.
hard for you to, pull a stunt on the courts, right? If
So all
me,
I want, sorry, ma, to interrupt.
yes,
All I
please.
wanted is just to be seeing the baby because she doesn't even know I'm the mom.
I know. Well, I think you may want to go to welfare, right?
Yes,
And
ma.
just share the story with them and see what, like, legal advice, how to go about it. Because you gave birth to that child, you have a right to see that child. You have a right to be in the child's life. Okay. And then when that thing happened, when you gave up that child, you were still quite young.
Yes.
And obviously, you did not know the implications of your action. How old was he then?
How old was?
Your husband then?
Okay, he was 32.
Wow, that's a whole lot of difference. You were 19 and he was 32.
Yes,
That's a whole lot. You know that, right?
yes, ma.
Okay, that's almost 13 years. Okay, so he was a lot older than you. All right. So I think if you go to welfare, right, and explain this to them, they'll be in a better position to tell you, what legal actions to take to be able to see that child. But I think you need to go and sit down and have the heart to heart talk with your father. You are no longer a child. And he can't keep telling those stories that he's been telling you for 9 years. You're no longer a child. Okay. Do you have a job?
Yes, I'm a nurse.
You are not. Okay. Do you live alone or do you still live your father?
No, I left.
Leaving is good. So I wanted to tell you to leave, but you need to take out time. First of all, clear your heart, forgive him. Then you need to go to him, sit down, and have an adult talk with him. Tell him, he needs to tell you, one, why he asked you to return the child. Then two, and why he's not returning the bride price. You have a right to know. He can't keep leaving you in limbo. But I need you to have that talk with your father. Okay, it's not a fight, it's not an argument. It's just that you've come of age, and he needs to make some explanations to you.
And this reason, I've been having tutors, but it's kind of scary for me because I still believe that the same thing, because the guy is from Anambra. So any Anambra guys that come to my side, I'll always feel so scared that it's still going to be the same thing.
No, 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 my darling. See, instead of, what you're doing right now is punishing yourself. What I mean punishing yourself is time is passing. You don't have time for this thing you're doing to yourself. Before you say Jack Robinson, you'll be 38 and you will have no one to blame, right? So you can't tell me that you're going to, because of one person, be afraid of the whole Anambra people. No. Anambra people are still lovely people. Do you get? So I'm telling you, you need to sort out your emotional issues with your father so that you'll be able to open your heart and let somebody else love you. All right, this thing happened 9 years ago. You've held on for 9 years. It's time to let go. And when I mean let go and be free as a bird. This is the time that the love of your life is supposed to be finding you. This is the time that you're supposed to be settling down. This is the time that you're supposed to be giving back to children in a family. This is the time. It is not the time to mourn your loss that happened 9 years ago. I don't want you, right, to keep saying, oh, this happened, that happened, that happened. Before you look around, you're 35, 38. By then, you will have another problem on your hands of not being married. Okay?
Okay,
I
ma'am.
wish you good luck, my darling, okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, bye. Life is tough, isn't it? Hmm? Life is tough. It's just crazy what people do. Hello? Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening. Name and location, please.
My name is Lawrence, Lawrence from Leon.
Okay, Lawrence, please talk to me.
I I pity that lady that just spoke, or she's a victim of early marriage.
Yes, early marriage.
The father was taking her decisions. I don't know where her mother is.
Hmm.
Where mother is still alive. But my mind is telling me that there is what the husband told the father, when the father still was stealing from her.
Hmm.
And that is what is making him to behave the way he did.
Okay.
So she should insist on getting the information from his father, from her father, and not forcefully, in a dialogue way, so that the father can tell her what the husband told him. She can then know how to handle the issue.
All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for calling. I appreciate you. Thank you. 0911-219-9759. When you call me, please turn down the volume on your radio so that we can talk. Hello.
Yeah, hello, good evening, Masuda.
Good evening. What's your name?
Yeah, Mike from Nigeria.
Mike, how are you?
I'm very well. Are you doing?
Oh, I'm very well. I'm very well. Thank you.
Okay, all right. So, Konya,
Yes.
I just listening to the young lady that just finished speaking,
Okay.
uh, and then you could hear disappointment and fear, you know,
Mm.
in her voice. And one thing I'm just saying that making her not to move on, very quickly is the stereotype of saying the child growing up and then asking, "Were you there for me as a mother?" And then
Mm.
she's blaming herself and her
Mm-hmm.
eyes out. You understand? But
Mm-hmm.
my advice would be that at this point, she's no longer a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe when her experience happened, she was younger.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she wasn't informed better, but she's grown up now, so she can actually make some decisions.
By herself,
So
yes.
yeah, so first she needs to try to clear her head and then be in the right mentality and
Mm-hmm.
psychology to move on. The baby is there, the child is there. When she's grown, I'm sure she would definitely look for the mother. She not thank God she's still there and she still wants her.
Mm-hmm.
And to the father, I wouldn't know why he came up with that option or that offer. But I'm just saying that a lot of us are not fortunate to have parents that could guide us.
Mm.
Some other parents probably just bring her close and say, yes, what happened has happened, but please, you need to move on and be strong. And then she sees herself in an environment where she's loved and cared for. So I'm sure by now she would have moved on and then her life would have been better.
Mm-hmm.
So better just be strong and try to move on and then be good. Life is too short to start worrying about something
I'm telling
that
you.
will take place. Yeah.
All right.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank you very much, Mike. I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Crazy things happen. Crazy things happen. And I really wish that things go well for a lot of people. Okay. Well, let's continue talking. 091121999759. Hello. Hello. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. What's your name, sir?
Yeah. I'm Patrick. I'm
E-
calling from Enugu.
Empathy. Okay.
Yeah. I listened to your program. Of course, I listened to that young lady that just called.
Okay.
Hello?
I can hear you. Please go ahead.
Okay, we've not yet heard the other side of the story, maybe from them, their husband.
Yes,
The
he
action
said
of
they
that,
brought her back, and then 2 weeks after the man remarried.
yeah,
The man brought her back to her parents' house, and 2 weeks after
yes,
the man remarried.
okay, the marriage.
Remarried after 2 weeks of bringing her back. The man married another person.
Yeah. You know, the girl in question said she hasn't told us what she did. But that particular action that man took, the same action I said I will took if I got my wife girlfriend in a particular you know,
Hmm.
there is a way you just send your wife or your partner home without her even knowing. She might commit a kind of maybe let me just do this adult maybe have a sexual affair with another person
Hmm.
and she thinks you don't know. You might just keep silent and do that kind of a thing. Because
Hmm.
this thing happened to my friend.
Okay, thank you very much. But please understand that this lady was she was just 19. I mean, what harm could she have done? She was 19 as at the time when this thing happened, right? So okay, so I got a message here from Sophia. Sophia says, good evening, good evening, everyone in Comfort Zone. Thank you all once more for your prayers. I can't stop thanking God. Thank you very much, Sophia. We are still expecting you to call when you are better, when you've recovered from whatever it is that happened to you. We are glad that you're alive and you're kicking and your children are alive and kicking. Okay. Onyejakwe Cecilia here on YouTube says there is something that the father is not telling her. Yes, yes. The father knows something that we don't know. Okay, the father just knows something that we don't know. Forcing her to choose between him and the child is one thing. Refusing to take that child to return the bride price is another thing. So there has to be a talk somewhere. There is absolutely something that the father is not letting us know. Hello, hello, can you hear me?
Hello, yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay,
But I call back.
okay,
I say, as I was saying, yeah, and then the same situation happened to my friend recently.
okay.
And his wife is also a very young lady.
Mm-hmm.
About 18, 20 years, from 18 to 20 years. So he caught her having a kind of affair with the neighbor.
Mm.
Then just he did not even follow her to her parents. He just in her. So, but my advice was to him was that I will just blame that I didn't know. I will do exactly what that lady said that I was wanting to
Okay.
do her.
All right.
That's why I'm suspecting maybe the guy should call us and we should know if she has done something wrong. Because I don't see the reason why the man just backed somebody after giving birth. You just back your partner's loading in the car and then move on to the I don't really something.
Okay.
That's no reason. There must be something. She must have done something and they thinking that there was one, but they have no idea of what she done.
Okay.
So
All right. Thank you. Thank you
that's
very
my
much.
own thinking.
Thank you very much. Thank you for calling. I appreciate that. There are different sides to the story, different angles to it, and she's just told us her part. And one thing I know is that she was 19 as at the time this thing happened, and just trying to wonder what harm could she have done at that 19. Again, like Cecilia said here on YouTube, there is something that a father knows, for which he made him to tell this girl to choose either him or that daughter, and also for him to refuse to to return the bride price. Something is up somewhere. So like I said before, please have a conversation, a heart-to-heart conversation with your father. Let him tell you the true state of things. Okay, but in all, you need to forgive this man. You need to let go. You need to free your mind totally from all of these matters. Okay, and I promise you things will be sorted out sooner than you can imagine. Okay, so on this note, I'm going to play the song and line what we're talking about. Shania Twain, Still the One. Hey guys, you guys know that people go through things, man. No, people go through things, oh, I promise you. Cecilia, my darling, something is up. Something is definitely up. Something is up. I don't know what is up, but the father knows something that he's not telling. He knows something that no other person knows. He gets. He knows. Oh. So, but what can we do, Kwano? What shall we do? Sylvester Lawyer, thank you, Sylvester. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, Sylvester, for joining us this evening. It is almost 8:30. Man, Thank you, thank you. So, guys, you see that the father of this girl definitely knows something that we don't know. There's something that made him to take that decision. Something made him to take that decision, right? And I do hope, I do hope that it turns out well. You see, one thing about forgiveness, and let me say something to you, right? If somebody hurts you, it is your own interest for you to forgive that person quickly. Uh, is in your best interest because it is your emotional health that is at stake. It is your what's it called? It is your heart that is being troubled. You know, Bible says that a good heart maketh merry, right? But a broken heart is like rottenness to the bones. Ask yourself, what is the connection between a broken heart and, between your emotions and your health? There's a lot of connection between your emotions and your health. That's just the truth. A lot of cancers that you see that spring up these days, if you trace it properly, there is an emotional, baggage that the person has been carrying for so long. You get, I used to know someone who had an issue and, had an issue with his wife. His wife did him shaggy. And this man swore not to forgive this woman. No matter what we begged, no matter how we begged him, my brother, forgive your wife. The guy said no. Years passed, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. It wasn't long. Prostrate happened though. What stories entered, sha. But this guy had, prostrate issues. The next thing is turned to prostate cancer. The next thing, the cancer had moved over his lungs, moved over everywhere. I'm like, eh. In fact, it was like at his deathbed that this guy said he forgives his wife. It was a day before he died that he made that prayer and said, Lord, I forgive my wife. But he's still dead. That wife that he's been vexing for, the woman is alive, hale, hearty. Do you get? Moving up and down. You know, it doesn't matter what this woman had done. The important thing is that you forgive and be free. You know, Lord of Blessing, he says, good evening, Malaika. I'm just back now. I'm greeting all Comfort Zone family. Okay, let me read it from here. Greeting all Comfort Zone family. Okay, I greet you too, Cecilia. What? Lord of blessing, God bless you, Jerry. Thank you. And then the question Cecilia says, marrying too early to an older man is actually very wrong. We parents should debunk it and talk to our young girls. The implications that may come up in future. It may work for some, but not all. Yeah, so funny enough, I know one of my cousins, she was 19 when she got married. Yeah, she was 19 when she got married. And I'll lie to you, at that 19, yeah, she got married to somebody who was at least well over 40. At least. As in, no do, that man don't reach 40. And she was 19 then. Do you get? But the marriage just worked. She gave birth to like four kids for the man, and they are still married. You get? So there are some persons that these things kind of work out for if you marry a good man, right? But generally, marrying young, because what happened is that he didn't allow her go to school. She got pregnant, immediately they got married, gave birth to the first, second, third, and then finally gave birth to another girl. You get? And I think she ended up not like going to school. Okay, I think maybe later went to some sort of school at the end, right? So for some it works, but for most people there's always an issue, especially when you have all those 15 years gap, 16, 17 years gap. You're already marrying an ancestor. Hmm? Yes, Sylvester allow a merry heart doeth good like medicine, but a sorrowful heart who can bear. Yes. There's also another part of the Bible that says a broken spirit, a broken heart is like rottenness to the bones. Yes, there's a part of the Bible that says that. But this one you've mentioned now is correct too. You get a merry heart doeth good like medicine. Yes. A happy heart. A happy heart is like medicine, no, is something that we have to, have to how do I say that? We have to cultivate. Because if you think of all the wala in this life, it's enough to oppress you and depress you. Both oppress and depress. But what do we do? What do we do? Matters of the heart is not a small matter. It's not, absolutely not a small matter. You know? It hurts, guys, but what can we do? When people call me like this and they're going through things like this, it breaks my heart to see that. I mean, you could enjoy marriage. I don't know about anyone, but me like this, I'm enjoying marriage. I've been married for 13 years. And have there been ups and downs? Yes. Have there been issues? Yes. But am I still happily married? Is the word? Yes, I am. I am. You get. Okay, so I've got like about 2 minutes plus before I get back on air. Do you guys have any questions for me? Do you have any questions for me? Oh, good. Ah, it's time is fast spent. So see, it's almost what's now? Just like 24 minutes before the show is over. Eh? And messages are okay. Okay. Kilolo Blessing, you said honestly, early marriage doesn't favor some people. While some are enjoying, some are in pains. As one needs to be mature before going into marriage. Yes, so you see the kind of things you see in marriage, you need some level of maturity. Not all these ones that people are running in and running out. You need some level of maturity. If not, if not, you will just be seeing basketballs. You will just be seeing problems up and down. Truthfully, the kind of marriage, the kind of issues that come up in marriage, it requires some, how do I say, some kind of hearts. Me, there are some things I've seen in this marriage. If not beside strong, hey God. If not be say this in my heart, it'd be like a sumo rock. If I don't Chris, honestly, the ones who you see that are having good marriage, it's not that it has always been good. There were rough patches. In this my 30 years, there were rough patches, but it's maturity that makes you know that marriage is not about how you feel. It's about how to get things done. Ah, please, I want to beg that you have a day to talk to our young ladies who are ready for marriage. Just the way you talk to married ones, I beg. All these ones, no matter what you tell them, these girls, they will still go ahead and do what is in their heart. I'm telling you. Because they be like, Malaika, you are married, you're trying to stop us from marrying. True. Don't mind them, Moja. Absolutely no one else comes close to you. You know why? Because you are the real MVP. You are, I mean, you're my super duper MVP. No one else comes close to you because I love you. I don't know how else to tell you. I love you so much. I love being part of your life. I love you being here. I love you, just being around me at this time, right? The time right now is 2025. 21 minutes past, well, before the hour of 9. And of course, by 9 o'clock, we will be kissing goodbyes on the show. When we were on a break, there are some messages I needed to read. And one of it right here says, God of singles, please locate me so that me and my husband will be calling and laughing with Auntie Malaika on radio. God, I beg. I beg the married, let the single breathe. Chioma from Ogui Road. Okay, Chioma is telling the married ones, please let the single breathe. Let us breathe, right? Thank you very much. And then the message right here on YouTube. Okay, so Lolo Blessing. Okay, so Onyechukwu Cecilia says, marrying too early to an older man is actually very wrong. We parents should debunk it and talk to our young girls about the implications that may come up in future. It may work for some, it may not work for the other. And Lola Blessing says, honestly, early marriage doesn't favor some people. While some people are enjoying, some people will be in pain. Is yokum. Okay, one needs to be matured before going into marriage. And Onyejekwe Cecilia says, please, I want to beg that you have one day to talk to our young ladies who are ready for marriage, just the way you talk to the married ones. I beg. It requires a matured mind. Okay. And Basil Obioma Chim says, the truth is, there is a traditional problem like Osu. Either uh uh the man or the woman is from the family of, either the woman is from the family of Osu or the man, because Anambra people don't play with Osu. They will reject you and the child. That is a valid point. I mean, why didn't I think of that? You know, I mean, just like Cecilia said earlier, the father of this girl knows something. There has to be something why um he's refusing to return bride price. There also have to be what else now, a reason that he told the daughter to choose either him or the child and forced his daughter to return that baby to the man. Okay. So, my dear sister, if you're still listening, would you please ask your father, number one, does it have to do with an issue of being Osu, so that he can clear that from the way, right? So that he can tell you, oh no, we are not Osu, we are actually Ngamadi, then you can rule off that one. Also, you didn't mention your mother, my dear sister. It keeps us wondering, where was your mother when all of these things were happening? It would be nice if you send me a text and let me know where your mother was when your father was doing all of these things. All right. Thank you very much. And Debbie Nasa says, Mama, I think marriage is for a matured heart. Yes, so and I was saying it to the people online just before, we came back on. I said, look, in my own marriage, I've seen things that will make me question myself, like, Malaika, are you sure? Like, are you really sure you wanted to marry Bishop? Maybe they blinded your eyes. There are some days in my marriage that I don't even feel, that's the word, feel any kind of love. But I've understood that, marriage has nothing to do with feelings. It's when you're in a relationship, you're still doing, that all of those feelings are counting. But in marriage, you leave feelings and do action. You see, love in marriage is basically an action word. It's a doing word. It's about preferring the other person before you. It's about sacrifices. It's not all of those things that we see on in movies or in Nigerian movies. No, it's not. I promise you, it's not. When you there are things like, people think that what makes marriage work is, you go somewhere, your husband comes down from the car, comes around and opens the door for you, then you feel loved, or he buys you flowers. Those things are good. Me that's been married, I do not remember if this my Ijo husband has ever opened the door for me. Because marriage goes beyond all of those things that we see on, on Facebook and on YouTube and in movies. Marriage goes beyond that. It's all about preferring one another. It's all about sacrifices. Like, it is sacrifice. So it is a doing word. It's not a feeling word. It is a doing word, right? Okay. And also one more message from Sylvester Aloye. Sorry, darling. It says, Mama, I have a friend who asked for advice, that any man that comes into her life, after 2 weeks she begins to dislike him. This has happened almost 4 times now, and she thinks she's possessed. She should go and do small deliverance. So let her ask more questions, right? Let her ask more questions, because a man comes into your life and all of a sudden you begin to, dislike 4 times. Let her ask questions. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Malaika.
Hello, darling. What's your name?
My name is Kenny. I called yesterday and I think being with you this evening was something came up I left
Mm,
family.
okay.
I think you're about to speak here. I just went home
Okay.
before this year.
Okay.
Um, the little I heard about
Mm,
talking about marriage, so yes, I'm not married, but I'm not scared of marriage.
okay.
And but if nothing looks good, we like think that marriage, don't just no 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 no. That's not marriage.
mm,
I think everybody thinks that if you don't reach one, two, three, and you are in a relationship, everybody must encounter somebody that
mm,
maybe because it's not pretty, it's not wealthy, something like that. You feel like this person is not right.
mm,
Marriage is a very beautiful thing. You want to do things in marriage.
mm,
Very beautiful. And it's not even hard. You want to. Now, because of what people they do online, they think you need to have a plan.
mm.
Man, forget your birthday to set plan. That
Me that used to forget my own birthday.
you get man who don't remember his own birthday.
It's all right. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for calling.
Okay. I'll make sure I follow this program and I'll be calling back.
Thank you. Thank you again. All right. Okay, we are gradually winding down this beautiful, beautiful evening. It's 13 minutes, well, going to 12 minutes, yes, 12 minutes before the hour of 9, and I just have a few more minutes to take a call. Hello. Okay, 0911-219-9759. That is our number tonight. Let's talk. Let me into what's happening in your life, and let's talk about whatever that issue is. Okay, hello. Okay, do call back. If the line goes off, just keep calling back. Okay, just keep calling back. I am here. Hello. Okay, that one went off too. Sometimes you have all of these things. Okay, so I'll call the number one more time: 0911-219-9759. Hello. Yes, good evening. What's your name and location? IJ, where are you calling from? Okay, IJ, please talk to me. Who becomes extra difficult? Yes. Difficult, yes. Mm, mm,
So I feel like most times it causes like a drift in uh the relationship between the man and the woman,
yeah.
especially when um for people that are unlucky and they don't get married to the understanding husbands
Mm,
or men that help out in the home. So I just feel like if somebody could talk on that and also address how we can cope, um, not just about the relationship communication and then the sexual aspect as well.
mm,
Because most times, before you even get to the bed, you're already tired and you just want to sleep.
mm. How old is your child?
She'll be a year,
How many
this
children do you have?
just one.
And you're overwhelmed.
Yes, I am.
How old are you, darling?
I'll be 32
32.
this year.
Okay. And you have a child. Okay. Can I tell you something?
Yes, please.
Me, like this, that I'm talking to you, I'm overwhelmed. We are all overwhelmed, though. Don't let anyone fool you. As you are overwhelmed with one child, me, I'm overwhelmed with three. Let me tell you something, right? My children come into my room like 1,000 times. They are always arguing. Oh, you sat on my chair, you took my pencil, the ruler is my own. You sat like that. It's that bad that I don't even have privacy. I may get into the bathroom, somebody will come and knock at the door. Mommy, excuse me, can I tell you something? I'm like, please, just leave me. Just leave me. Leave me. And my child says to me, okay, fine, mommy, I'm sorry, I'm going to leave it now, but let me ask you one question. I said, okay, for what's the question? Did you see my green ruler? I'm like, no, I did not see your green ruler. Please don't come in again. Okay, I won't come in again. Then I lie down maybe to close my eyes. Somebody knocks. Hello, mommy, excuse me, please. I want to ask you something. What is it? Mommy, do you love me? Is that why you came to my room? Yes. Look, I'm overwhelmed too. Now listen, right? You have one child, I have three. I still have to be in the studio as I'm speaking to you right now. Are you aware that I'm not at home?
Yeah.
I mean, because it's easy for people to call me. They are in the comfort of their homes, listening to their radios. But I am the one who is at work by 8 minutes to 9. I'm the one who's at work. And by the time I finish all the other things, and when I'm done with it today, I have other things to do, right? By the time I get back home, I need to check the children's assignments. I need to check the children's clothes. I mean, have we washed the clothes? Okay, now I have a nanny, right? But I have to make sure that, oh, what did they eat? What food are we eating tomorrow? I wake up in the morning, I'm also supposed to be at work. So I'm dealing with work. I'm dealing with the fact that I'm doing an MBA. I'm dealing with the fact that I have to look at my children's assignments. And guess what? They give my children some assignment that me, I don't understand. Quantitative reasoning and verbal. I don't understand that thing. Sometimes they give these kids assignments. You'll be wondering, is it that these teachers, they are giving these assignments to parents? My son will bring something to me and I'm like, my brother, I don't know the answer. I just don't know this. Please write it one kind, one. If you don't know it, go back to your teacher. So I understand how you can feel overwhelmed, with your child who is a year plus, right? But I want you to understand, my darling, that you are not alone. We are all overwhelmed, all of us, as you are seeing us. So you see, I mean, by the time you have the second child, you will understand what it means to be overwhelmed. What can you do? Pace yourself. There would always be work to do at home. Do you know sometimes when it's time to wash clothes, I'm asking my children, please, where did you people go? Where did you go? Because me, I know that this polo I'm wearing like this, I watched 2 days ago and I watched yesterday. Maybe I'm ready to watch it today. But you come in one day, you'll be seeing like 35 million clothes in the dirty wash. And I'm asking, bros, where did you guys go? I mean, was I sleeping? Did you guys travel? Because the clothes are plenty. If you close your eyes for 1 or 2 days, the heap you will see to wash, you'll be asking what happened. Are we like 35 in this house that I don't know? Are there like 20 other children who are wearing clothes that I don't know? Yet now only these three small children they wear those clothes. So pace yourself. Don't try to do everything all at the same time, because kina lolo ozana puta. Wake up and say to yourself, today I'm going to clean this house today. If I clean this house today, I am cleaning this house tomorrow and next. Maybe if I clean on Monday, I'll clean on Wednesday and I'll clean on Friday. Right? You don't wake up and say you clean, you wash, because there are other things like changing diapers, feeding your child, being awake at night. Part of why you overwhelm is that you're not sleeping. You're not sleeping properly because you have to wake up to breastfeed, you have to wake up to take care of the maybe change diapers, you have to wake up at night. A lot of times baby is crying, baby is moving up and down. I understand that part, but you see, we all went through that part. Every woman who has a child went through that part where you are not sleeping well. Because imagine, you have a child that is maybe 1 year and 8 months or 2 years. You now have another baby that is like 3 months. Or you have a child that is maybe 4 years, you have another one that is 2 years, you have another one that is 1 year or maybe 6 months. All of them are still drinking cereal. You still have to potty train. You are still wearing diapers for two of the children. The other one, you're trying to get that one to not be on the bed. All of that. So you wake up at night to come and check. It's overwhelming, but what can we do? It's what we have found ourselves doing as mothers. It will pass. It will pass. By the time you're done with your childbearing and your last child is about maybe 5 or 6 years, that is when you begin to get some small breather. But until then, my sister, you are in for a full-time work. Just learn to pause and rest. Pause and rest. Pause and take a nap. If your mother is around, pause and take a nap. If your husband can help, give the child to your husband, take a quick 1 or 2 hours nap, right? But if I say, oh, learn to sleep, it would be funny me saying that, because all of us, we know sleep. When it was our time to take care of babies, I know see sleep. So please, in case you're feeling overwhelmed, remember that Malaika said she too, she was overwhelmed. I was overwhelmed. I need you to know that. I'm not hiding that fact from you, okay? I want you to know that you're not alone. You're not alone. A lot of mothers right now, we are all overwhelmed because of the workload, and at the point where you were able to get a nanny, please don't hesitate to get a nanny. At any point that you think that you can't take this anymore and you need a nanny, because me that is talking to you, I had help all through from when I gave birth to my first child. I may not have had a house help, but my mother-in-law was there for me for 3 months. Right, my mother's sister was there for me for another 1 month. That is like 4 months. My sister-in-law came, spent another 1 month. That's 5 months altogether. Then I had the sister from church who came to volunteer to stay with me, like that. So I wasn't all of that overwhelmed. But as they were growing, a lot of people, Omogo, all of those things have ended. It's now me and the children. I still saw we. I shall see we. There were days I just wake up, I'll be tired, I just start crying, like, look, I'm tired, I don't know what else to do. Because the children are so selfish, they would never give you space to rest. One is crying, one wants you to carry him, the other one wants to sleep, the other one wants to poo. Imagine your child going from parlor to room to come and tell you, hey, excuse me, mommy, I want to wee. Hey, brother, go and wee now. Why are you telling me? But that's children for you. So, sister, if you feel overwhelmed, know that we all felt overwhelmed, but we overcame it. It's just a matter of time. Time will come and pass. You will look back and say, there was a time that I don't used to sleep. Now, I can close my eyes and sleep all through the night and not wake up at all to come and check my children. Why? Because they've come of age. So, my darling, cool down. Oh, cool down. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Just a few seconds before 9 o'clock. Thank you for spending this beautiful evening with me. I appreciate you 1,000 times. I love you, and I will see you again or talk with you again tomorrow. Have a wonderful night rest. Bye bye.
Hello, Enugu, and welcome to Vault 104.3 FM, where music meets the voltage.
Whew. Hmm? Guys, I'm tired. Lolo bless it. Yes, my darling, I am tired. I am, as in, tiredness want to finish me like this. Hmm? God bless you guys, Ojare. Bye. See ya later.